After what happened the other night between Presidents Trump and Zelensky, do you feel a greater personal responsibility alongside President Macron and others for delivering a workable peace? And on the coalition of the willing, as you've described it today, are you persuading more people to join it? Thank you.
On the question of responsibility, I do think the United Kingdom should step up and lead. We have done that historically as a nation, and we need to do it again. And that is why we're moving forward on this. On the coalition of the willing, yes, a number of countries have indicated today that they want to be part of the plan that we are developing. I'll leave them to make their own statements about exactly how they want to make that contribution. But we've been able to move that forward. I accept without criticism and with respect the position of other countries that may not feel that they want to contribute in that way. But I strongly feel that unless some move forward, we will stay in the position we're in and not be able to move forward. And therefore, it is a deliberate plan to ensure that we get some momentum and pace here. And it is intended to preserve the peace, and it's intended to ensure that we stay in lockstep with the United States, which is my strongly held belief the best way to preserve security and defence in Europe and security and defence in the United Kingdom.
Any sense of how many join the coalition?
Well, a number indicated today that they wanted to be part of the more forward-looking element. I will, rather than speak for them in terms of exactly how they'll make that known and what their contribution will be, I'll leave that to them. But I'm pleased that a number did indicate that they do think that this is a plan worth backing and that they want to play a part in it. And so we've made real progress today in the course of the last few hours. Thank you. Alex.
Thank you, Prime Minister. Alex Wickham from Bloomberg.
Bloomberg, I'm sorry.
On your coalition of the willing, do you think it can be bolstered by countries that aren't just in Europe? Essentially, we've got Canada represented here today. Do you think you could get countries beyond Europe to join the coalition of the willing, essentially make it almost a transatlantic partnership? And also, in terms of your plan to present back to Donald Trump, how soon do you need to get that done? Is that something that really needs to happen very quickly in days? Thank you.
On the countries beyond Europe, obviously we had Canada here, who've traditionally taken a forward-leaning role. They've been working very hard with us on issues like training, and they've been a reliable ally. And I'm encouraging of that because they are already deeply vested in Ukraine. As I say, they've worked on the training, amongst other things. Yes, on the question of the US, look, I spoke to President Trump last night. I'm not going to go through the details of that conversation, but I would not be taking this step down this road if I didn't think that it was something that would yield a positive outcome in terms of ensuring that we move together, Ukraine, Europe, the UK and the US, together towards a lasting peace. And so that's the way I've approached this in the last few days.